So far, I've done $108,000. That's in commission. My viral video, I have created that now probably 5 times total. Three, I think, of the videos got into the millions of views. One got 500,000, one got 50,000. Still making me to this day about $1,500 to $2,000 a day.
What do you think you did that makes this such a successful video? Welcome to Brands Meet Creators, the channel where we help content creators grow and succeed and connect with brands. On our channel, you will find interviews with top creators and TikTok Shop affiliates, and you will learn tips and tutorials on how to grow and succeed as a content creator. Whether you're a new creator or you've been doing this a long time and you just want to learn more, I'm excited to have you here, so let's dive into today's video. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have one of our top TikTok Shop creators. She is crushing it right now on TikTok Shop. She has made so much GMV and she's only been doing this a little bit of time. Jasmine, welcome. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you so much for having me. First off, I watched these videos and this is what inspired me to start doing the TikTok affiliate program. Honestly, I'm in shock. I look at my account and I just can't believe how fast it happened and how much, really.
Do you want to share how much GMV you've made?
So far I've done $108,000.
In commission or in GMV?
Oh, sorry, that's in commission, and GMV is 746,000.
Okay, so you've made over $100,000 in commission on TikTok Shop, and tell me, how long did it take you to make over $100,000 in commission?
So I started in August 5th of this year. My first month, I did $150. That's it. So it was pretty discouraging. Second month in October, I did 80,000. And then so far, or I'm sorry, September. And then so far in October, I'm at about, I think, 27,000.
Wow. So 2 months. Basically, your first month was $160, you said.
Something like that.
What were you doing before this? Were you always a content creator? Because your content is so good.
Oh, thank you. No, I've never been a content creator before. I actually owned a cleaning business. So I've been doing that for about 4 years.
Oh my gosh. So these videos, which is amazing that you watch these and that this inspired you, but what else has helped you really have so much success with TikTok Shop?
I think a couple things. Number one, being an entrepreneur for so many years, I treated this like a business from the beginning. I'm very serious about it, very organized, very strategic. So I think just having that business background helped me to be that way. But honestly, I mean, watching channels like the BMC channel, I watch every interview you guys have 5 times. Like I studied them. I use Callo data and I'm looking at the top videos and really trying to figure out, okay, why did this video go viral? And then I just try to emulate the people that are doing well, but put my own spin on it.
I love that you said that. I don't think anyone said the whole business background because you're treating it with seriousness, and also you know that any video that's not doing well, there's action that you can take to make it better, and you're not taking it as personal when you're focusing on it as a business. Very unique. What in the beginning were you doing strategy wise? Because I know you said you made 160 your first month. Were you trying a ton of different products and making like one video about them, or were you making several videos about one product?
I was all over the place. I fell into that free sample trap that I'm sure many people get to, and you get a little overwhelmed with the samples. So I've calmed down on that, but I was trying supplements, cakes. I mean, I probably tried, oh gosh, 20 different products by now, but I was only doing like one video each because I didn't really know as far back then, like the strategy of how many videos to do, but I was all over the place.
Yeah, and I think people are starting to realize how different it is from Amazon, where it's not you make one video for each product, it's instead you make tons of videos about one product. So for you, I know what your top performing video is, and we're gonna watch it in a little bit and break it down for everyone watching. But I wanna know what made you pick that, and then is it that plus a few other things that are generating so much commission for you, or are you just like sticking to that one product? If you are a TikTok Shop affiliate and you wanna maximize your earnings, we want to send you our free TikTok Shop newsletter. In the newsletter, you will get the latest tips, trending hooks, insider updates, all delivered straight to your inbox. And you can even unlock bonus commission on the hottest trending products. All you have to do is sign up using the link below.
So I picked the earbuds because I saw on Callo data that they were doing well. I think at the time, I don't know, they were in the top 10. So I ordered a sample. By the time I got the free sample, the listing was actually gone, which was weird. And so I couldn't post a video. So I just thought, oh, well, whatever, I got free headphones. But the listing came back a couple weeks later. And I think it did so well because I was one of the first people to start making videos for them again. But I looked on Callo data at the top video for the erasers and I just kind of copied the guy, honestly, but put my own spin on it. And then it did well.
And then are you continuously copying your own stuff and like changing it a little bit in order to get that consistent success with that product?
So my viral video, I have created that now probably 5 times total. Three, I think, of the videos got into the millions of views. One got 500,000, one got 50,000. So once I saw it was working, I kept doing it. And I almost did it exactly the same. Obviously, you can't use the same wording, but I would switch it up very little, put on a different outfit, and it just kept working.
I think that's such a good strategy, and people think it's so redundant, but it's truly not because it's going to different people or they might need to hear it twice. And I saw the video that is performing the best, and I'm over here just like jaw on the floor. I'm shocked you weren't a creator before. Everything about that video was just perfect and organic. I can see why it performed so well. I want that product. I want those earbuds now. I'm like, I am sold. Like, I'm going to throw everything in the toilet. So, I think that's just such a good strategy. And can you tell me how many videos you typically create per day?
I usually do 1 to 3 videos a day. On a good day, I'm good for three, maybe five sometimes if I'm feeling really good. But honestly, it depends on how I'm feeling. But I did want to say one thing I've noticed, and a lot of people say it's the video that you didn't try the hardest on that somehow does the best, because that video, I was feeling bad all day and it was like 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, man, I don't even really want to make this video. And I just kind of threw it together. I didn't even like how I looked in the video. I didn't really care. And that's the one that went crazy.
It happens that way. It's the craziest thing. I don't know how, but then people try to not care. And then, it's just like, I feel like a weird coincidence, but that's
Mhm.
really fun. Okay. So, what has been super difficult for you for the past 2-ish months that you've been doing this? Like, what's something that you've had to struggle past?
Probably like most people, if you've never done content creation before, it's very awkward feeling. I was not comfortable in front of the camera. I look back at those videos now and they're super cringy. I didn't even know how to like using a tripod and angles and just filming. Like I knew nothing about it. So it took me very long just to create one video, sometimes 2 hours, because I was just a noob, really. Like I just didn't know what I was doing. Also, like most people, when you first start, you don't get that viral video immediately. For most people, you're going to wake up, you're going to see 0 sales. You might only see 200 views. It can be very, very discouraging. So just kind of working through that and having to believe in yourself, that's really hard.
Yeah, I think so many of the people watching this feel very encouraged by that because that is something a lot of people struggle with. They're like, I'm not good in front of the camera. So it sounds like you were like, I know I'm not, but I'm going to show up. I'm going to press record. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do it again and again and again. And that's that business entrepreneurial spirit you have.
That's all you can do. Well, no one's good at the beginning. You have to just keep going so you can get good.
Amen to that. That is so true. Okay, so I want to watch the video together that is performing so well for you that I am truly influenced by. It's amazing. I'm going to share my screen and then
Okay.
afterwards I want to hear what things from you that you think you did that is like causing so much success right now.
Take these, get rid of them. Take these, get rid of them too. There's a new earbud taking over TikTok. Let me show you why. First of all, they're over the ear earbuds, so you don't get that ear fatigue like you do with regular earbuds that actually go in your ear, and you still get good sound quality. I don't know about y'all, but after like an hour with regular earbuds, I find myself taking them in and out because my ears hurt. So that's why I love these. You don't get that pain. Second, they're waterproof, so if you're weird like my boyfriend and you like to listen to TikTok while you're in the shower, you can do that. I just took them out the water, and we're still jamming, man. Third, you can control everything from the case, which is pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that. But the coolest feature I found that they have is that you can find your earphones if you lose them. If you're anything like me and you lose them all the time, this is really nice to have. Fourth, they're noise canceling. So whether you're listening to a movie, music, podcast, or just on a phone call, the sound quality is something like you never heard before. Lastly, they're on sale right now on TikTok Shop for 60% off, which is crazy. Y'all know these sales don't last forever. So if you want to try them out, I'll put the link down below. I get them before they go back to full price.
Oh my gosh, like this is such a gold mine. I don't know how you came up with that. What do you think you did that makes this such a successful video?
It's the toilet. Hands down, it's the toilet, which I didn't think was going to be a big deal. I thought like, oh, it'll be funny. And like, I thought people would laugh, but it's actually, everyone was upset with me. Most of the comments are like, how dare you throw something in the toilet? Think of the children. This is a terrible example. Your plumber's going to hate you. Like, it's all people just trash talking me. So
Wow.
many. And I didn't expect that. I was expecting people to just think it's funny. And by the way, I did not actually flush them in the toilet, which is the funny part. I didn't even think people would really think that I did. To me, it looks obvious that I didn't, but it made a lot of engagement.
Wow. I didn't realize people would think that was something upsetting. Hmm.
Yep.
I knew you probably did not flush them because that's not practical, and obviously the shot of you closing it, like, we can finesse that when we're making content. I do have a question. What in the world is that little plastic hand next to the cup?
You know what? I saw someone have a TikTok video of petting their cat with these little fake hands. And I was just like, that's so cool. I want one. And so I just like randomly throw them in videos to see if somebody will say something, which also helps with engagement.
Yeah, I that's another great strategy. So the toilet thing, I think so too. I think you did something so shocking. That's a shocking thing to do is to throw AirPods that are so expensive into a toilet. And then I guess when people think that you flushed them, that makes sense that it would drive up engagement. I would comment about the hand because I love little details. So I would have been like, what is this hand about, you know?
I got a few comments about the hand.
Wow, maybe some people didn't realize. Maybe they just went and purchased it super quick
Yeah,
because your call to action, the way you were like, it's currently on sale, it's 60% off, that was also essential. I think that videos that have that call to action perform so much better. And the FOMO and that like urgency of, oh, it's on sale right now, go get them. That's also really helpful when it comes to like getting sales.
definitely. I notice anytime the flash sale resurfaces, like right now it is for the erasers, and my sales just shoot up. Like they just, yeah, I recommend if there's a flash sale going on, make a video and mention it.
Do you send your ad code? Is this brand running your video as an ad at all? Like when they have a flash sale, do they suddenly start to run it as an ad?
Yep. So all my videos, I send the ad codes. I try to do it the same day, no matter how the video is performed. I could have like 200 views and I'll just send it. And, some people use it, some won't. But Eraser, they have been running different ads on different videos. So
How many videos have you made for them?
I don't even know at this point, probably like 10 plus, I think.
Wow. So is that like the one product you're really focusing on right now?
Yeah, basically, that's the one making me the most money. I have two other products. The teeth whitening strips by Guru Nanda are doing really well. And then it's like a her fantasy box, like feminine wash. That's doing well too. But I mean, nothing compared to the erasers. They're still making me to this day about $1,500 to $2,000 a day.
What in the world?
Crazy,
That's so cool. I just
crazy.
love that we can do that. Like we can show up and just talk about something as ourselves. And man, it's just such a blessing. Also, do you go live or do you just post videos?
I just post videos. When I first started, I did lives. I personally don't like it. It's a little boring and monotonous to me. So yeah, no lives.
Okay. So when it's like Black Friday sales and there's flash sales, would you consider going live or you're like, no, I just want to post my video?
I've been thinking about it. I might during that time.
Wow. Okay, so what's something that if somebody's listening to this, obviously you gave amazing advice about show up, even if you think you're not comfortable, like do it uncomfortable until you get more comfortable with it. What's another piece of advice you would give to people that are just hesitant, they're on the fence, or they aren't seeing success and they've been trying for 200 days and they feel down right now?
Everybody goes through that. I went through it. I know it sucks. You don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know what's around the corner, but that's kind of the fun thing. One motto I have that I say a lot, especially in the beginning, was why not me? I saw these other people, like I said on BMC, I saw Alyssa make 100 grand, Abby make 40 grand in a month. And I'm just like, this is crazy. Like anybody can do this. So I know it's hard, but you got to believe in yourself even when it looks bad, because you don't know that next video might be the one that makes you tens of thousands of dollars.
I'm just like, I'm speechless because it's just such a cool success story and so quickly too. What do you see yourself doing now? I know you said you might do lives, but are you just going to continue finding products that you really like and that you feel like could sell well and just continue in the TikTok shop direction?
Yeah, definitely going to keep going with it. I'm seeing that I'm having success with these earbuds. So now I'm trying out different headphones, different brands, having a little bit of success with those too. So I'm really kind of just trying to find my thing. I'm still so new that I'm like, I don't know what I'm really good at. But like I said, I've tried lots of products and most of them failed. Some of them, some videos have never made anything and probably never will. But it suggests for people just like keep trying different things and figure out what works best for you.
And so, for your last question, for your schedule, you said you post 3, maybe 5 times a day, and you run a business as well. How do you structure that? Do you have like a calendar that you follow? Do you try to do it like only when you feel motivated? Or are you like, no, these are the hours that I have set aside for editing or filming?
So I'm actually not in my cleaning business anymore. I quit that a couple months ago. I actually quit it before TikTok worked out, which I kind of want to share this story because I think it is why I did so well. I was so burnt out from this job. I mean, I'm cleaning houses all day. I've been doing it for 4 years. And I called my dad crying one day, like, Dad, I just can't do this anymore. My body is so tired. Can you please just cover my bills for 2 months while I figure something out? And he said yes, thank God. And I learned about TikTok and I was like, okay, I had to make it work. Like I jumped on it immediately, got the 5,000 followers in about 3 weeks and just did my best to try to make it work. Cause I was like, I don't want to get a job after this. You know, if this doesn't work, I have to get a job. I'm not in the cleaning business anymore. I just had that much faith that I'd figure something out. Thankfully it worked. I didn't know if it would. And I was scared many, many times.
That story, you're motivated when you have no other option. It's like it puts something in you, a fire, a confidence, and like a determination to push past all the things that usually make people stop trying or slow down. Like you're just such an inspiration, even to me. Like I just love hearing all of that. And I'm sure your dad is so proud of you and just, oh my gosh, what a blessing. Like that is just incredible. I'm so happy for you. I also want to know, you said you got to 5,000 followers in 3 weeks. What were you doing in order to get all those followers before you started TikTok shop type content?
So I actually did the teamwork trend, which I know some people feel iffy about it, but it worked for me. Actually, I put my mom on a TikTok and she just got in today because she did the teamwork trend.
Congrats, mom.
Yeah, so my mom's gonna be doing TikTok shop too. But yeah, I mean, it worked for me.
Wow. And then you're just like, okay, running and gunning. Man, that's inspiring. I need to get my mom on TikTok now. And oh my gosh, wow. I'm really happy for you. Is there anything else that you want to share with the people before we jump off? Anything, any stories, like any, because you're an entrepreneur. So anything you have to share, like please, the floor is yours.
I will say that no matter any endeavor I've tried, because I've always tried different businesses, right? I always get into a community or get a mentor. Like I recommend that to people so much. I am part of your community and it really helped me to teach me the basics, to teach me how to do viral videos. Like get in those rooms and especially when there's live calls, ask questions. I'm in another community too. I ask a crap ton of questions. Like I'm always raising my hand. They're probably getting sick of me, but I'm like, to me, to be in a room with somebody that has the success that I want, I'm asking you all the questions. So for people out there, don't discredit joining a community because it'll fast track your success if you are listening to people that have already done it.
Oh, such good advice. Obviously, I agree with that advice because that's why I feel like I exist is to help cultivate that. And yeah, we're here for each other as humans. Like we have the gift of communication and we can help each other out and thrive and help our moms get on TikTok. So,
Yep.
oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm really excited for you. I know you're 2 months in. So maybe when you hit your first $1 million commission, we can have you back on. And
Awesome.
oh man, I know I'll see you in the community, but thank you so much. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having me.